The three C's of life: chance, choice, and change. One person once said, we have to make the choice to take the chance for our lives to change. Fellow Toastmasters and ladies and gentlemen, and anyone who, like me, has ever wondered why sometimes instead of changes or instead of chances, life gives us instead unlimited challenges with limited choices, which seemingly leads to no change at all. Do you agree that opportunities in life do not come the way we want them to? They don't show themselves labeled as great openings. Oh, how easy would life be if opportunities would come knocking at our doors always and saying, voila, here I am. I'm an opportunity, come and grab me. But sadly, that is not the case. In my quest for the big breakthrough in life, I have discovered the truth in Napoleon Hill's statement that opportunities often come disguised as misfortunes and temporary defeats. At times, it's difficult to look for opportunities in life or to appreciate life's lessons as we are going through them, painful as they are. But as I look back in my life, as a child, as a youth, and now as an adult, I realize that the trials, the painful experiences, and the difficulties I've had were actually great possibilities. In my life as a child, my great opportunities were guised as my responsibility as the first child, problems at home, and the loss of my best friend. As the first child, or the eldest in the family of 7, you see, my parents are very industrious in our place, and I'm very proud of them. I had very little chances to play and enjoy being a child, but I had more opportunities to be responsible and to be hardworking at a young age. As a family, we had a lot of problems. Our parents fighting, arguing in front of us, misunderstanding within the family, and sometimes with the relatives and neighbors, and all other things we had to deal with. This opened my eyes to the realities of life at a young age. And they gave me the opportunity to dream for a better life I'd like to have one day. The loss of my best friend. How can this be an opening for me was my greatest question ever. I tried to revisit this pain several times, and I discovered something new every time. You see, I was becoming very dependent on my best friend for comfort and escape when life at home becomes too painful. That when she died at the age of 12, I was at a great loss and a great state of loneliness. This agonizing experience of my childhood gave me the opportunity to face life and to deal with life no matter how hard or painful it is. And it also enabled me to find my faith in the one far greater than anything else I could ever experience or anyone else in this world. Fast forward several years later in my youth, my great fortunes were dressed as financial problems, still family problems, and self problems. You see, when I was in college, I initially enrolled in my course in nursing because of my childhood dream of becoming a doctor of medicine someday. However, my parents couldn't afford it, so I had to shift from a course of nursing to education and apply as a working student. This turned out to be my great chance of finding my real passion in teaching and to develop my work ethic as a student. The family problems and self-problems I've had served their purpose of molding me as a person to become the person I ought to be. Now, as an adult, I have a lot of chances to grow and to evolve as a mom, as a wife, as a teacher, and as a person. I see now that the challenges I have with my kids at home and the challenges with my students at school are actually chances for me to become more kind, more loving, and more understanding. The arguments I have at times with my husband are opportunities for us to improve our communication and strengthen our relationship. A bad day? That's just another opportunity for character building. So a bad day for me is no other than a character building day. These are the opportunities of life that I sometimes overlook when I fail to see beyond the problem or everyday stress. What about you? Are you still looking for that big break in life? Maybe you don't have to wait or look further. Maybe it's time for us to take a second look at our opportunities in disguise. It has been wisely said that life is the sum of all the choices we make. The better the choices, the better the opportunity to live a happy life. And I hope, even though it's difficult, I hope that we still choose, though at times we have to try harder, to be the optimists who see the opportunity in every difficulty.